To say, so you go over there and get your accessories.
Okay, good, good. Folks, we do have an awesome show for you today. I think it's one of the most informational shows that we've had in a while.
You think so?
I think so. You know, and to round it out today's show, you know who's going to be that character himself. He'll be here, but we have Quinlan ISD Superintendent, Mr. Jeff Irvin, is here this morning.
Jeff, yes. And he's going to open us up in prayer.
Yes, he's going to open us in prayer because we do this, folks, every Wednesday morning about this time. I do it all day long, but we are very
People
blessed.
do it while I'm driving past them.
I know. We are very blessed here at Friendly News to be able to do what we do. And at this time, we're going to ask Jeff Irvin if he will do our invocation.
Sure. If you join me in prayer and bow your head. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day that you've given us. We thank you for the opportunity to assemble here, to use this program, Father, to proclaim your kingdom. We thank you, God, for all the blessings that you give us each and every day. Father, I pray a special blessing upon Quinlan ISD, all the students, teachers, parents, and community members that help us to educate children to the best of our ability each and every day. Yes. Father, I continue to pray for the leaders of our state and our nation, that we would make choices that lead us in the right direction and bring us all together. I pray these things in Christ Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen, amen, amen.
And we want to say a special prayer, keep them in your prayers. We have from firefighters, Greenville Fire Department, that are in California right now. Fighting fires, and also Greg from Parish Fire Department are there. So keep them in your prayers. Pray that they are safe and return back to our community. With that said, we're going to a commercial break. And by the way, folks, we want to say thank you. And one thing for sure, when you have an opportunity, and that is all time, shop local, and especially with the sponsors that take care of us here at Friendly News and CTFM, and our favorite lady of all.
Well, Barbara Horan, I'm going to tell you, the breakfast is amazing.
Oh,
is amazing. And this place, if you've never been to the Texan Theater, it is beautifully restored in every way. Like, people brag about the bathrooms at Buc-ee's. You ain't seen nothing.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Let me tell you something. She believed in social distancing before it was cool. The theater is beautiful. This area where we get to sit and come to you guys, our viewers, we're so blessed. So thank you for watching, and make sure to love and share. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
You have a heart for fun. You have a heart for friends, for finesse, for family. And when you need cardiac care, you want the best technology. But you also want people who have a heart for people. Hunt Regional Healthcare. People make the difference.
When it comes to high-quality service for cell phones and televisions, no one beats Crumpton TV. They have been serving Greenville and the surrounding area for over 57 years. For details about all services, call 903-455-2043 or visit CrumptonTV.com. Also, the official home of the Big Green Egg.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville. Do you need custom printing on caps, shirts, and other apparel? Come check out what we can do for your organization at East Texas Print Shop, 2218 Lee Street. Our top-of-the-line screen printing and embroidery machines can handle just about any job you can throw at us. T-shirts are great for special events. Sports teams always need custom uniforms. We can print them. Check out our custom apparel store or shop online at easttexasprintshop.com or just give us a call at 903-453-1581.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are live from the Texan lobby in our new studio right here at the Texan Theater. I might say the historical downtown Texan theater. And we have a guest this morning that I know a lot of you, especially those viewers down in Quinlan, know this young man, and they're doing quite I can use the word bang up job. I mean, you're doing a great job at the Quinlan ISD. Mr. Jeff Irvin, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
I know that you want to bring all of our listening audience up to date on what Quinlan ISD is doing.
Well, we have a goal. We want students to be educated where they are college or career ready when they leave. And so as part of that goal, we continue to keep our start date this year. We polled parents back in May as to would we want to move our start date up or keep it where it was. It was evenly split, so we just split the middle and we started August 10th. At the end of this week, we will have completed 6 full weeks of school.
Woo!
So
yes, there's a lot of parents going, yes.
Yes, a lot of parents are going, yeah.
Absolutely. It takes everyone.
Yeah.
It does take everyone. I do want to point out, you guys that are watching from Quinlan ISD, you guys, I saw Tiffany posted this morning in one of the Quinlan groups about you guys are nominated as one of the best school districts. But I also want to say that you have taken a stand for your students. Your students are required to wear masks, and you are being broadcast today with a mask. And we know that the mandate says that you don't have to wear a mask during a broadcast or if you're 6 foot and all that. So I want to say thank you.
Yes.
For standing with your students and saying, even whenever it's not cool, even when somebody else is not doing it, I'm going to do it because that's what I've been asked to do. So thank you very much for standing up for your students today. And you guys that are in the Quinlan ISD area, y'all go vote for them in the Hunt County Readers' Choice Awards.
Yes.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit. So you started school August 10th on schedule, in fact, a little bit ahead of schedule because the kids had been out for how long?
Kids have been out since spring break in March, so we felt it imperative to the best of our ability if we could to start on time.
Okay.
And that was a point that was difficult to make because cases were rising during the time, but our Commissioner of Education encouraged everyone that could to start, but at the time they were pushing start dates back. And because our children had been out 5 months and we knew that parents needed to return to normal, return to work, in order to help our community, we decided that we were going to try our best to keep our start date, and by the grace of God, we were able to do so, start on time. Teachers returned at the end of July.
Okay.
And you're doing both classroom and virtual?
Correct.
Right.
We provide both modes of instruction for our students. So we have students, I know some of them, their parents are undergoing chemotherapy, would love to be at school, but they cannot. So we provide the very, very best education we can for those that are at home.
That's so good. I think this is the new thing. You know, they always say the new normal, the new normal. Well, it's a new thing every day. Every day is a new day, right? God is doing a new thing every day. And so I think that going forward, this type of learning where you can do it from home on sick days, or if you have someone compromised in your home, or just whatever, you have that ability to sit in the classroom even if you can't physically be in the classroom. And I think that's going to take education a little farther. I'm all about education. You know, whenever I was younger, I probably wasn't as excited about it as I am now, but I just feel like that children are sponges. They need boundaries, they need education, and you need to give them as much as you can, as fast as they can, until they're ready for that next step, which is adulthood. So speaking of that, you guys do something for the kids to get them prepared for adulthood. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we want students to graduate either college or career ready. So I'll talk about our college program for just a moment. Those that qualify, we're able to send them to PJC, fully funded by the school district, to earn their associate's degree.
That's good.
And so recently we entered into a partnership with Texas A&M Commerce and PJC, by which if students earn their associates at PJC, they'll take 2 additional classes after they graduate. Then they'll be able to go to Texas A&M Commerce, and in 2 years, they'll be a fully certified teacher at age 20 and be able to return to Quinlan or wherever and instruct students.
Which is so good. And you guys do take transfers to Quinlan ISD?
We do take transfers.
Okay, and is there tuition on that?
Absolutely no tuition.
Okay, so all they have to do is turn in the paperwork.
No tuition.
If you have an overachieving child or a child that you feel like could benefit from that kind of program and it's not being offered in your school district, Quinlan ISD is available for that.
Absolutely.
And so beautiful campuses. I love what you guys have done. Now tell us a little bit about athletics because.
Yes, that was my. Oh, go ahead.
Well, go ahead.
No.
I mean, like
I was going to say, what about the sports?
Yeah, there you
What
go.
about the sports?
Yeah.
Well, cross country is on hold, but we'll start with volleyball and football. They are in season. Both teams are doing excellent. Our varsity football team is 3-0.
Woo!
So we're excited.
Go Panthers.
All right,
Go
go Panthers.
Panthers,
Yeah,
absolutely.
go Panthers.
And we are following state guidelines by allowing only 50% capacity within the stadium so that everyone remains safe. We've gone to online ticket sales, and as a result, people have complied. And for the first time throughout the state, we're able to live stream the game. So those that cannot come to the game can watch it live as it happens.
That is so good. Now, are you offering that live stream for free?
For free.
Really?
Absolutely.
That is really cool. I noticed lately, though, that Facebook is actually, and thank you, Facebook, for this free platform that we broadcast on. Y'all make sure to love and share, is offering the events that you can pay for. You can set it up through Facebook so that you can do ticket sales, $5, $10, whatever the case may be. So I didn't know if that was something that you guys were utilizing.
Yes, ma'am.
So, well, that's really cool. Your partnership, what about your STAR testing?
STAR testing. 2 years ago, we saw a need to narrow our focus. We met with our teachers. We knew what our students' needs were. We weren't pleased with the accountability that we had received. So in 1 year's time, we went 12 points up and moved 2 grade levels on the accountability. So we were looking forward to STAR testing last year because we wanted to see the growth of our students. But because of the pandemic, we could not. So STAR test is coming back this year. We're hoping, to be able to take that test to show and highlight the growth and strength of our students. And if it happens, we're going to be excited about it. If it doesn't, we will understand the reasons.
I could say that, just like Benita says, that you're one of the recognized ISDs in the state, and that's a prime example of what you guys are doing. So, what about the actual gathering of students? Is there a procedure that they go through each morning? They sanitize. Everything is according to what the guidelines you laid down.
Parents are required to self-screen students before they leave to get on a bus or drop them off at the door. We have a nurse, fully certified RN nurse on each campus, along with one additional nurse to meet the needs of students if they begin to feel ill or anything like that. We have hand sanitizer everywhere. And our custodians and teachers do a great job of helping keep the building clean and sanitary. It's cleaner than any house.
Well, it sounds like you're doing exactly what the state has said you need to do. And I know that there are probably people that say, they complain. But when it comes to the safety of the children, I know that's first thing on hand with
Absolutely. Safety of the children is first and foremost.
Right.
We want to thank everyone who works together to do that. So the teachers, the janitors, the nurses, the administration, everybody has to work together to make this school district work like it does. About how many, and this is a trick question, I know maybe, about how many students are enrolled in QISD?
I'll tell you exactly. Yesterday it was 2,544 students.
Wow.
That's right. And so I had a hard time raising 2, y'all. So thank you. You guys for doing 2,500 kids.
And thank you so much, Jeff, for coming in early, because I know you're busy. You're busy. And Tiffany, thank you for being here with us. And we invite you to come back. We want you to come back. You're always welcome here, because the information that you share here with us is shared out for 1,500 people. Who, I mean, and I think we have about 12,000 that are following us right now.
There's a lot on Friendly News, and we're so thankful for each and every one of you. Without you, there would be no us, and we love bringing you the good news. So make sure that you love and share it, because that's how we get the word out about all the things that are going on. We've got some great guests coming up.
Got some great guests
coming up. Thank you for sitting with us.
Thank you very much. And again, you're welcome to come back. Folks, we're coming back with CTFM right here at the Historical Texan Theater in a brand new studio at the lobby. So y'all come back, get you some coffee. Oh, by the way, those of you out there that are watching that want to come down, coffee's on her. Coffee's on her. It's
friendly gets the tab.
Coffee tea friendly and me is her.
Friendly
anyway, we're coming back.
Hi, I'm Kathy at Long Branch Dental Center. Today I'm going to tell you about our free whitening for life. As long as you're a patient 16 years of age and older, every time you get your teeth professionally cleaned, you'll get free whitening for life. And if you're a new patient to our Long Branch Dental family, for $49, you're not only going to get free whitening for life, you'll get your teeth cleaned, free x-rays, a professional future photo, and cancer screening for only $49. Free whitening for life. Call today, 903-455-4161. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
Lone Star Pawn and Bargain Center, 6509 I-30 on the Frontage Road in Greenville. Your one-stop shop for TVs, electronics, computers, and gaming systems. Lone Star Pawn offers a giant selection of hunting, fishing, outdoor gear, and firearms. We've got everything from lawn and garden equipment and job site tools to musical instruments. For the best deals and pawn rates in town, come see us on the south side of the Frontage Road in Greenville.
And we are live at the Texan lobby. Oh man, what a beautiful lobby studio this is this morning from the Texan Theater. Thank you, Barbara Horan, for allowing us to come in your house every Wednesday starting at 10 o'clock and having guests here. And we are brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare. And I want to say a big old thank you to Hunt Regional for all of you out there. I mean, from Richard Carter all the way down to the person that sweeps that floor. You guys are doing a phenomenal job.
I like to call it Hunt County Proactive.
Yeah, you do.
Or Hunt Regional Proactive Care.
Hunt Regional Proactive.
Because there is so many great things on their website to be proactive about your health.
Yes.
The other thing you have to be proactive about is your tires. So Discount Wheel and Tire and Valvoline Express right next door.
And
Marcus
I know
will take
you like Valvoline.
Well, I don't change my own oil.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
Do you change your own oil?
Nope. Nope.
Well, y'all get down there because I don't know you.
That's right.
I know you don't change yours either.
Okay. With all that said, we have a young lady and I had no idea that this is new to me.
I got surprises all the time.
You do. And I want to say a big old thank you to Vanita Kay for doing our guest list each and every week.
And y'all.
Yes, yes. And before we get to Jacqueline, I want to say thank you to Chris, John, Gabe. They're all behind the camera doing this and taking care of us, making us sound good and look good. Look at me. Look at me. Look at Jacqueline.
Jacqueline Bracey.
Right, and I'm excited about what you're doing. So with that said, it's your mic.
Okay. Well, my name is Jacqueline Bracey. I've been married to my veteran husband.
Uh-oh. Where is your transponder thing? This thing? Transmitter. Yep, so I'm going to keep y'all busy for just a second while she changes her transmitter to the other side. Those are important. Is that better? Now talk.
1, 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. That thing has to have line of sight.
Yeah, line.
Technology is only good when it works, you guys, so make sure it works. Love and share for us.
All right.
Well, my name is Jacqueline Bracey. I'm married to my veteran husband, Craig Anthony. He was a member of the U.S. Army. We have 2 wonderful children, Taylor and Christopher Bracey. Christopher is 13, Taylor is 16. Both of them are special needs students. We've been homeschooling now for 6 years.
Oh, wow.
And yes, so we've been doing that for some time now. And during that time, one of the Texas qualifications to be a homeschool parent is to have good citizenship with your children. So when they were coming of age, and we've done things that, we don't publicize on Facebook, we just go feed the homeless, or we would help women in need or families in need, and we would just do these things. Well, they were coming of age, and we needed to find something that would match their heart and what they were doing because they were coming of age. Mm-hmm. So we were looking for an inclusive family project. And we stumbled upon the Young Marines through
Young Marines.
Young Marines.
Wow.
Yes.
I have to say, your kids are exceptional. I met them this weekend, and I would have never known that they were special needs children, very, very great kids. And,
thank you.
And so you've done a fabulous job thus far, Mama. And so
I appreciate hearing that.
I am excited about the Young Marine program. Just like I told the last guest, education and community are so important, and that's what the Young Marines are about.
Expound upon that Young Marine thing.
So the Young Marines program began in Waterbury, Connecticut in 1958 through the Marine Corps League, which is the affiliate parent company to the Young Marines. There were some Marines who came upon the idea of let's get the students, the kids in the community, to become a part of what we do on a lesser scale. So there we were born 10,000 units later in Okinawa, Japan, and we are now starting one of those units right here in Kaufman County. Now, that unit will be in Crandall. This program teaches children teamwork, leadership, and discipline, and it encourages them to live a drug-free lifestyle. We have quarterly meetings where we meet with our students. It's required 26 hours of what we call a soft boot camp, and then they graduate. There are 4 manuals that the students will learn from. Those manuals teach things such as history, citizenship, first aid, how to read a topographical map. Yes, I'm learning all these things. Wow. Yes. And within 1 year's time, my husband and I became volunteers, and our children promoted to Lance Corporal. So this was a full family engaged program, and we have been doing that now for a year, and we've now been blessed to start a unit of our own.
That's so good. Now you mentioned Kaufman and Crandall. Yeah. So how does that affect people in Hunt County? I know Kaufman is right next door, but how does that affect Hunt County families?
Well, right now we are in the process of completing our application. I can tell you as of yesterday, some things are moving, and we may be called Kaufman County East, which means we will be Kaufman County Eastern, which would cover Hunt County, which would cover, yes.
Okay.
So the headquarters at this time is at the Crandall Police Department in Crandall.
Okay.
So it would be east, Kaufman County East.
Kaufman County
And I'm sure there's a great interest here in our county for that.
Well, I mean, just the name itself
just
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The name itself is pretty cool.
And you said since 1950?
58 in Waterbury, Connecticut.
I had no idea that it was, and now your 2 children, they're corporals.
Yes. Lance Corporal.
And they advanced depending on their skills, just like the Marines, just like any service.
And they have to show their knowledge to the superior in their unit. Excuse me. So it's a youth-led program, and the youth, they learn to drill, they do Toys for Tots, they do community service, they lay wreaths at the cemeteries, we raise flags, we have a drill team, and they are measured upon their accomplishments. And that we then have a board. The board is select adults, and they go before the board and they get to discuss their knowledge.
Well, I think it's wonderful that the items that you listed, and first of all, you listed history.
Yes.
That's to me, that's one of the most important, even though it's armed services affiliated, but history, our history, is something that's so important in the other items too.
So how would someone's child participate? How would they participate in the Young Marines?
You can go to www.youngmarines.com for information.
Okay.
You can call me directly. My number is on flyers. I don't mind sharing that. 469-207-8360 to be placed on our information list. Our first open house and membership drive is October 3rd at the Crandall Police Department, which is 104 East Trunk Street in Crandall, from 11 to 4.
Okay, so all of you listening today, this morning, in Hunt County, remember that, because she'll repeat it here, and you're going to ask her to put the...
all of that stuff down in the comments after you get off the set.
And I guess you said it, but maybe I didn't. How long have you been you and your husband involved in it now? How long you been doing this now?
We actively searched the Young Marines 3 months before we enrolled. And we signed it's a year and a few months now.
Oh, right.
That's good, that's good. Is there a cost for someone to be in the Young Marines?
Yes, there is a cost. Right now, the fee for the application is $30, but the full membership for 1 year is $150 for 1 year. We will have parents who will do fundraising through the year, but that does include their uniform, which they earn. It is not given to them. Uniforms are earned as they graduate through their promotions.
So they can have fundraisers to get those items that they need.
Or to go on field trips and encampments, yes.
Field trip. And it's important because that hands-on, that quote OJT stuff,
exactly.
on the job training stuff
exactly.
is very important for them to learn and to have their minds directed in that direction.
I also want you to know that they are willing to take them even further. With the Esprit magazine, you can learn to publish, write. We have Leadership School and Spaces Camp, where they earn once they promote, and they go to other states for these leadership programs.
And what is the age group that it's start or involved?
From the ages of 8 to 18 or the completion of high school. The only thing we ask is that the child is in good standing in school.
That's 8 to 18.
8 to 18, yes,
Well,
sir.
that's quite a spread. That's quite a, so that involves a lot of children.
It does.
Right.
So with a lot of children, you need volunteers. So does someone have to be in the military to be volunteer, or retired military to volunteer?
No, they do not. We do have a lot of veterans, retired actives who participate, but we also have moms, citizens, just regular people coming on in to support us.
Now, you know we have a Marine behind the camera over here, so.
Right. That's right.
Yes, he lit up when he saw
and
the
the Air
set
Force,
list.
and the Air Force is represented today. Boxcar Jim is represented.
I think we're all, I think all aspects of the military. Are you?
Oh,
You're
Army,
and
Army.
I am a Navy baby. So
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah, Army military
and we got an
police,
MP
so we're-
over there.
Right.
So and then we got the Salvation Army.
Then
in
we
here.
got the Salvation Army, so we're covered.
We've got it pretty rounded. We love Jesus and America too.
Yes,
And so
yes.
let me ask you this before we wrap up. If someone wanted to donate to the Young Marines, would they do that through theyoungmarines.com, or would they do that through your unit that is going to be serving this East Texas area?
Both are options, and I have to say, since my application has not confirmed, if you were making a donation today, it would go to theyoungmarines.com. If you want to support our unit when it's up and running, I would wait for that application to be complete. But we do have people that we thank who are donating their time, their service, and their products. We have an open house coming up. I'm looking to create a swag bag. So anyone who wishes to help, feel free to call me directly.
Excellent.
So good. That is
right.
so good.
And I'm excited because now I know that some of these young people in our area in Hunt County are able to do something maybe that they didn't have an idea that they could do.
Well, and not only that, like people do travel ball, and
Yeah.
they travel, and
Yeah,
so
right.
to get to the Crandall police station, it's not any different than doing travel ball, really.
Right.
And
Right.
so we appreciate that.
Yes.
You guys are doing what you're doing. You're doing the thing. I love your kids.
Oh, thank
I
you.
love you, and I love what you
Same
guys
here.
stand for.
Thank you.
Your daughter does some amazing programs for alcohol and drug dependency and for
Yes.
citizenship, and so keep on doing what you're doing, and we are so glad to
Yes.
have
That you took
making
the
an
time to
impact.
come here
Yeah.
because I know.
Absolutely. I thank you all very
Right.
much.
And maybe, like I invited Jeff to come back, but maybe come back a little later on, maybe next year, and give us an
update on how your enrollment
and all that is. Absolutely.
Maybe by then Hunt County will be involved, and so
And we'll have some young Marines that can.
young Marines. Right?
There you go.
All right, folks, we're coming back with the Army.
The Salvation
The
Army.
Salvation Army, because she, being Cynthia Ard, is one of our most supportive. She supports Friendly News and a great supporter of Friendly Radio. We will talk about that later. But she's coming on. Y'all get you some coffee, tea, and come on back for CTFM right here to Texan Theater.
Friendly and me.
Friendly and me.
My name is Justin Rutt. I'm the general manager at Platinum Chevrolet in Terrell, Texas. I've been in the car business for 19 years. We've been in Terrell since December of 2019, and the store itself has been here for just over 50 years. We have a lot of employees that have been here for 10, 15, and even 20 plus years. And the goal is for you to know us, for us to vice versa to know who our customers are. Yeah, I mean, it's family. You know, we just love to have you come out and see us, ask for me or any of our team members, and we'll take great care of you. Thanks.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby studio right here at the historical Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. And by the way, thank you, Barbara Horan, for allowing us to be in your house each and every Wednesday. And brought to you by Hunt Regional Healthcare, an organization that I personally can say, you know, my wife was there, I've been there before, and the service and everybody there, again, from Richard Carter down to the janitor, everybody is awesome at that organization.
They are, but you want to know who else is awesome?
Yeah,
we've got some firefighter that you're seeing on the screen, and that's one of the gentlemen who are headed to California. I think he's the one from Paris, Texas. That's going to be Gregory Woodbury. There's also some people moving out from Greenville and this Hunt County area. We want to thank everyone for what you're doing to make a difference, no matter where you are or where you go. Our prayers go with you.
Is the ones from Greenville? Have we shown them? Yeah. Okay, good. And again, thank y'all. Keep them in your prayers, folks, because yesterday I was watching. My wife and I were watching. My wife is from San Diego. But she was just really upset that all of this is going on, and it goes on a lot. But this year it's even more critical because their fire season hasn't started yet. It starts next month, but they're out there fighting those fires, and it's just keep them in your prayers.
Work.
And speaking of your prayers, we want you to continue to keep our next guest in your prayers because
kicking off.
She's no stranger to Friendly News because Gabe and I had the opportunity, and I still have my little, I'll have to show it on camera here in a little bit, my little token you gave us. And with that said, Cynthia, thank you for coming in and talking about the Red Kettle Challenge. Yes.
Well, Christmas is here for us. I know everybody doesn't want to hear Christmas yet. We haven't had Halloween, we haven't had Thanksgiving, and you know, on the radio stations, you know, some of them play early, some of them play late, and there's this whole debate. Well, I'm a firm believer that Christmas comes after Thanksgiving. However, in the Salvation Army, September is prep month. And I'm really, really excited to announce a new program that we are having this year. And it is called our Red Kettle Challenge. And it's so super simple that anyone could do it. It's one kettle, one team, $1,000. So the idea is that Ms. Kay could pick for her family to take the challenge, or for her church group, or for the friendly team, however you want to do it. It's so open-ended, it's not even crazy.
I feel like that might be happening in the background here, y'all. The friendly team, ding, 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 she hit something.
They're accepting this.
Okay, the first, okay.
That challenge.
All right.
I think the young Marines got our Marine producer hopped up. He's over there like flexing his muscles and stuff. I wish y'all could see. But he's feeling challenged. He's going to challenge you guys to also take the Red Kettle Challenge.
It's very simple. It's you sign up, you ring the bell, we'll explain that in a second, and you change a life. And that's the main thing of this. It's a way for you to really, truly get in there and change that life. So the importance is that $1,000 pays for 50 families each to get a monthly food box.
Wow. 50 families.
50 families. We can feed 50 families for a month on a food box with that donation.
Okay.
So the idea is it's so open-ended, it's marvelous. And in your packet that you'll get, if you choose to receive one.
When you choose to receive
one.
When, we put the word when, we use that word when.
Words matter.
When you receive.
Yes, when you receive your packet.
The very back page will tell you how it works. And one of the things that we've done is I've given you a few little ideas just to get your own personal sparks going. You can literally ring an actual bell at a location, and that money would then go towards your amount that you're raising. You'll get credit for that.
Oh, I have ideas.
But the really cool thing is, okay, we're all affected by COVID. Let's just admit it. And we're all having to think outside the box and work new ways. We're going to be doing virtual kettles as well. And so when y'all take the challenge, you would have one of these that would say, friendly team or whatever you choose. You'll have a little QR code that can be scanned by a cell phone. It'll open up the direct link to your kettle. You'd have your own personal URL. And so then people can make that donation, and it goes credited straight to your kettle. And so these will be in nice little, you know, acrylic cases that can be sat anywhere you want in a visual place. We're going to give you business card size cards that'll have your information on one side, and on the back a way for them to contact us to get their own challenge going. You can put those in your Christmas cards when you mail them out. You can pass them out to whoever. But the idea is for this to accompany our current red kettles. Christmas is going to look a little different, but we will have our iconic red kettles out in our community starting the day after Thanksgiving, and our angel tree will definitely be out there. We've already got some sponsors contacting us about that.
Do you have Carolyn Riddle on your sponsors?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
She is fierce,
well,
y'all.
she's one of my right-hand gals, let me tell you.
So we're coming for you. I'm just saying.
Definitely. We're really excited about the challenge. This is something that Nashville did for the last couple of years, and they saw a great impact. And on that $1,000 challenge, one of those pages in the information pack, you know, what if I can't raise $1,000? That's okay. That's okay.
Every dollar.
It adds up in the end.
Yes.
You know, and it's about the support and encouragement and just being a part of something as grand as the Salvation Army and what we do. Another thing is it shows you all the programs that we currently offer and how we're affecting those people. And with COVID going on, our services are increasing because the demand is increasing greatly.
Yes. And one thing I want to ask is about our homeless.
Yes.
And a lot of people, and it goes back to an announcement that was made, and a lot of people still don't believe, they don't realize that the Salvation Army is still open. And there is help for the homeless, and I'd like for you to just maybe talk about that briefly.
Sure. We provide what we call day packs every day, and it's basically a non-perishable sack lunch. Right. Cold bottled water, hot coffee, blankets during the winter, coats, jackets. We have a clothing closet. It's not open in the fashion we would like because of COVID, but we still will go through and get the items that the individuals need, so that we're making sure that they're getting food in their bodies, that they're keeping kept dry, warm, cool, whichever one it's necessary. Socks are a big thing.
Important.
Hygiene packs. We provide hygiene packs, and with those, they'll include bottled water so that they, you know, brush your teeth and washcloth. Wet wipes, things of that sort.
And speaking of the kettles, last year we did something that I guess it was started by Gabe and I about sponsors for each of these kettles. And last year, Discount Wheel and Tire sponsored a kettle. Henley Auto Supply sponsored a kettle. So this year I'm going to be out and about. So if you would like to sponsor a red kettle, it's very simple. You will be given credit for sponsoring that, and the money that goes into that kettle, you simply match that.
Yes.
And let people go, oh, okay, which one can I have? So I'll be out asking for that. I'm probably the bearer of good news for that.
That's right.
But it's so wonderful, folks, because, and it's not a lot of money because, you know, I don't know, I'm not going to put an amount on it, but it's very, 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 very low as far as your investment to match that kettle. And I'll tell you all about it, but I want to make sure that we want to do that again this year.
I think the QR codes are really cool, and QR codes have been around for a little while, but for those of you guys who don't know what a QR code is, you basically just open up your camera on your phone, hold it over the QR code, and a little drop down comes on that says, do you want to go to the website? And that's going to go directly to your kettle. The other thing I want to say is that these are, it says $1,000 goal, right? But the thing about a goal is one, it's a dream on paper. So wouldn't you dream of helping a family that might need diapers or wipes or blankets or some sort of financial assistance? So even if it's just, even if it's just that you set the goal of 1,000 and in your heart you're like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Goals are not often reached, but you get further than had you not set the goal. So maybe you set the goal for 1,000, or maybe you set the goal for 100. Whatever that goal is that you think you can reach by tapping into your family and friends, every dollar counts. And the Salvation Army is tried and true. Like, you guys are making a difference. Your food pantry, your homeless assistance, the things that you guys do, I love it. And I love the Angel Tree program. As a child, one year I was a beneficiary of an Angel Tree, and so that makes a difference. You know, I'm not big on material things, but whenever you can show a kid that in their parents' hardest time, that somebody cares about them, that makes a difference. And so, you know, we know right now that through COVID, domestic violence and separation, you know, the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And so you guys come in and make a difference during that time. And so
let me ask you about the update on the homeless shelter. Is there John was talking about an update?
Marilyn was asking about Marilyn in the comments.
Marilyn was asking about an update on the homeless shelter.
Our the homeless shelter closed in June of 2019.
Right.
There are not any current plans to reopen.
Right, but
however, we have either a shelter or transitional facilities, things of that sort. We have one in Grayson County. We have one in Tyler. Grayson County being Sherman. We have one in Tyler, and we have one in Dallas. And Dallas has multiple different programs, and so what we do is we coordinate with them. So if an individual is looking for that type of assistance, we will contact the location that they're interested in, find out what programs are available, and if need be, we will even transport an individual to that location. So where we may not have one physically in our town right now, we'll make sure that they get that if they're in need.
I have a question. I met a homeless gentleman one day, and he didn't have a driver's license, no ID, no way to show who he was.
Right.
Do you guys help them whenever that is the case?
Right now we don't, but that's on one of our want lists.
Okay.
And moving forward in the new year. So that's one of the things that this can help us do is add a program like that would assist them.
Because it does take funds to do a lot of things.
Well, and that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize is they think, you know, the Christmas kettles, yes, it's a great part of Christmas and that's our Christmas fundraiser, but that's our year-round fundraiser.
Right.
Those funds go to help us do all of these things on that list every single month throughout the year. We have wonderful donors that donate throughout the year, and we're very grateful for them. But this is our primary fundraiser.
And like you said, it pays for things throughout the year. Pays for services throughout the year. So you guys get out #RedKettleChallenge. You guys get involved. Get with Cynthia. You're going to put your information, all the things down in the comments whenever you share this. You guys make sure to love and share. If you know somebody who is passionate about doing good things, tag them in the comments below or share this to their page. We would definitely
And speaking of passion, this young lady has the passion. You know, I'm so glad that Gabe and I got the opportunity to see on hand just what you do and what the organization does for those volunteers and we were invited to have lunch and it was great. It was great. In fact, I still have my little
there it is.
Gabe's got his. We got him right here. I keep it. It's close by. Cynthia, thank you again for coming.
Thank you, and thank y'all for being the first to take the challenge.
Yes,
they did it.
Yes.
They did it. Now will you?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You're next. You're next.
Yeah, you're next.
We're coming back. I guess it's time for him. Right?
The best dressed man.
You got to stick around, Cynthia, for this, and he is. Maybe
he knows
the best
all the things. And we love helping people, but we love helping businesses also, and that's what this guy is all about.
He's all about. All right, we're coming back. CTFM right here at the Texan Theater.
My name is Justin Rutt. I'm the general manager at Platinum Chevrolet in Terrell, Texas. I've been in the car business for 19 years. We've been in Terrell since December of 2019. And the store itself has been here for just over 50 years. We have a lot of employees that have been here for 10, 15, and even 20 plus years. And the goal is for you to know us, for us to, vice versa, to know who our customers are. Yeah, I mean, it's family. You know, we just love to have you come out and see us, ask for me or any of our team members, and we'll take great care of you. Thanks.
company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Do you need space in a professional setting for your business? High visibility, no hassle parking? If that's you, come tour our building at 2701 Sunset Strip. Sunrise Salons has space for you. Just minutes south of I-30 with signage on Wesley Street. Not a salon? No problem. We have flexible spaces for all kinds of small businesses. All the services you need for one monthly fee. Sunrise Salon, 2701 Sunset Strip in Greenville. Call us for a tour, 903-458-9325. That's 903-458-9325.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio here at the Downtown Historical Texan Theater, CTFM. Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me brought to you each and every Wednesday morning, 10 o'clock by Hunt Regional Healthcare, an organization, again, I keep being repetitive, but what can you say? They're just wonderful people. They're
They take
wonderful
good care of our
organization.
community.
Yes, they do.
And so does Discount Wheel and Tire, and they have that Valvoline Express next
Oh, yeah.
door. Rough Country on Saturdays. We're so thankful for our sponsors. We're thankful for you, our viewers. We love that you show up and that you watch and that you share. We appreciate you that we can spread the good news.
Yes.
And the good news is Byron is with us today.
You know,
Byron
it's the third
Taylor.
Wednesday. It's the third Wednesday, and when that happens, Byron Taylor, CEO, President of the Chamber of Commerce here in Greenville, Texas. You got some good stuff this morning.
I do. I have some good stuff. I'll start off with the only thing that's not going to happen this week, which is not normal, and we're not going to have a business after hours tomorrow. So it's just COVID related, so don't worry about it. We'll try to pick back up in October. So
I like it. Just don't worry about it. We're going to pick it up.
Yeah.
And so just don't worry about it. Don't get wadded up. So with the mannequin Margaret, she said, don't worry about it.
Mannequin Margaret.
But you do have a lunch mob. Like you said this to me and I was like,
Yes. So we do have an event coming up on September 25th. We'll go into that one.
Yes. Right out of the
At
gate.
Home Texas Real Estate, partnering with Ernie's Barbecue. I love both of these companies. They do a great job in our community. But we're having our first lunch mob event. It would actually be the third one if COVID hadn't messed up the first two.
But don't get upset.
But the idea is similar to a business after hours and similar to a business before hours, but it's done at lunchtime. It's a come and go lunch. And At Home Texas Real Estate has decided to do the first one at the, what was it called? Varner Castle?
Varner Castle.
Varner Castle.
Varner Castle.
Y'all know it.
On 1903.
Yes.
I think I put the address down here.
Right next to the
It's right next door to Super Bowl.
373 FM 1903.
Right, FM 1903.
And from 11:30 to 1, it's a come and go networking event like some of our other events. But Ernie's Barbecue, can you believe it? We're going to have a full barbecue lunch there. For those that haven't seen this particular castle, I believe it's for sale.
Really?
We get to not only see it, but use it.
And for those of you who are not familiar with Ernie's Barbecue,
they've been around forever.
Oh yes, Christy.
They used to always cater our Christmas.
And they are carrying on that legacy of Ernie Carroll's 70-year legacy in barbecue.
Yes,
awesome.
Yes.
And then At Home Texas Real Estate, big supporter of Friendly News and Friendly Radio. Oh yeah.
And they do a little show. I don't know if
they
y'all
do a
noticed
show
on Monday.
on
They do a little show at 10 a.m.
On Friendly News, Okay, get back to you.
I have a question though. It's a lunch mob. I wrote it right here. Does that mean we have to sing and dance? Please say yes.
Well, we
I
can.
see it.
Maybe we should bring Mannequin Margaret or somebody.
Yeah, there you go. She can show us how it's done.
Wave her down in the yard or something.
You should have her out at the side of the road.
This is something unique too, and I just thought of this. Speaking of Ernie's Barbecue, the former owner family, Shannon Ruth, and Travel Dreams has partnered with us something. So we've got two things going on from Carroll Square. They have partnered with us on giving away chances to win 3 different trips.
That's so good.
And they have had them all donated to the chamber as fundraiser, and so we're thrilled about that.
Tell us, where are we going?
Yes, one in particular.
We're going to, we have a $600 value trip for the Four Queens Hotel in Las Vegas.
Yes.
All you people.
And by the way, all these trips have an end date, so if you win, you get to pick a date from now into the deadline future, which is about a year or so, so you can determine when you want to go. But the next one is a 4-day all-inclusive trip to the Barcelo Aruba Beachfront Oasis.
That's for me.
That's the one. That's the one. Yes.
Y'all go to Vegas. I'm going to Aruba.
Google these things. These are incredible. And then the other one is a 6-day, $1,400 trip to the Brickell Bay Beach Club and Spa. I have to read these because I'm not used. This includes one dinner for two at Passions on the Beach. Now, I understand Passions on the Beach is this is another donated item included with this trip.
And where is that one?
It's on the beach.
It's on the beach, so you get to have a dinner for two.
And there's a spa.
If you win the 6-day Brickell Bay Beach Club and Spa, during one of those 6 days, you will have a dinner for two on the beach with Passions on the Beach. It's a business that has.
Now, that does not include airfare.
Or your wife, because you're taking me.
Doesn't include airfare.
Does not
includes two people.
Two people.
Yes.
Right.
So,
Bill, I'm sorry. But
yeah,
I really
kind of
wanna
hard to
go
do
to
airfare with trips like these simply because you can go when you want and whatever's
Yeah.
availability.
And right now, if you book your airfare, it's super cheap anyway because nobody really wants to fly.
So the way you win these trips is important. And by the way, we're doing this in lieu of so many of our events have, our revenue, like everybody's revenue, is down, and we're trying to stay afloat. So what you do is you go to our greenvillechamber.com homepage. And on the homepage, you'll see a QR code there, a big old flyer with a QR code right on the homepage.
Just hold your phone right up to it.
You can do one of two things. You can hold your camera up there and it'll take you directly to where you can buy entries and read more about the trips. Or you can click on that and it'll take you to the same place and you can read more.
That's good. I like clickable.
Yes.
Makes it super simple.
And the more chances you buy, the more chances you have to win.
How much is it to buy in?
$25 each.
$25 each.
And you buy it's all digital. It's all digital.
I love that all of this is it's making it more seamless as far as being able to buy tickets online for football or buy tickets online for fundraisers or do kettles, all of these things, using all of the technology we have for good, and hopefully that y'all will see an increase because it makes it easier. And so
let's talk about deadline.
Okay, let's do it.
October 3rd, we are going forward. We got
3rd.
this approved. This is not known until basically just a few days ago. Our annual auction and casino night is on for October 3rd. And we're going to give those trips away that night.
Okay.
That night.
Is that going to be at the Emerald?
At the Emerald Ballroom.
Emerald Ballroom.
The only catch to our event this year is normally we have up to 280 in attendance, and we're going to only do 115. So if you want to go, get signed up, because we probably already have 100 people signed up already, if not more already.
There you go. That's
so if you want to go to that, we want you there.
And this year we won't have any electrical problems.
Hopefully.
An extension cord and a prayer never always makes for a good event.
You can help out there by, we do still need auction items for
That's
this.
good.
Yes.
That's good. So
We
if you have a
some,
business
but we need more, and
or some sort of collector's item that you want to donate, then Byron is the man to get involved with, right?
Yes.
They get with you.
Yes, get with us, get with the chamber. 903-455-1510 is an easy number to remember.
That's good. That's good. Or if you're driving down Stonewall or Johnson, right? Yeah, Stonewall or Johnson.
Yeah, it's Stonewall and Pickett.
Okay. Either direction.
By
You can see
Johnson Street
the
Smokehouse.
freshly renewed Greenville Chamber building. I have to say, it looks better than it's ever looked. And so thank you for taking
Inside and out.
Yes.
Inside
So thank you for, even in the downtime, which is not really downtime for those of us that know that COVID didn't slow us down. We had to keep moving. And so you took that time to freshen it up a little. And so thank you for always keeping your hands busy for our community and for our businesses. We appreciate you. There was something else you wanted to talk about, your annual golf classic.
Right.
We had the best golf tournament probably ever. We've been doing this for 3 decades. Friday was the best weather. We've had nice weather before, but I mean, it was 63 degrees on Friday morning. And we had to be there at 6:30. So we had a full team. We were sold out. It was wonderful. Ken Parker services.
Yes.
Won our traveling trophy.
Oh,
That's
right.
good.
Yeah.
What a way to commemorate
Parker,
Ken
yeah.
Parker. That is so good.
But we really did. The volunteers, people stayed longer. You know, heat stresses people out. Kind of makes you want to check out earlier. It's not uncommon for it to be humid or 100 degrees, but sometimes it's cloudy, sometimes it rains, but 63 degrees and no humidity was.
We need really community in the Lord's City.
And what a great course. Webb Hill, what can you say? You know, I've played the course. It's a challenging course for me. Of course, Wright Park is a challenge for me, you know, but, and say thank you.
How do you hold that club?
Yeah.
That's where my level is.
And so sold out, and so Ken Park, that's good.
Yeah,
that
we actually
awesome.
For the first year had 6 teams that wanted to play that we couldn't get on the course. We had 38 teams signed up. That was one team over, you know, on the first flight and the second flight, morning and afternoon flights.
Wow.
So good.
That's a good problem to have, and we'd like more of those.
And if anyone, I'm going to interject this. Folks, if you have a business in Greenville, Hunt County,
or if you're an entrepreneur,
and you're not a member of the chamber, please write this number down, 903-455-1510. You can talk to Byron, you can talk to Keith, you can talk to Shelley, you can talk to Deanna. Deanna. Anybody down there is going to be able to give you information. And the one question is, so what does the chamber do for me? They've got the answer. They've got the answer, and they do what they say they're going to do. So awesome.
Well, thank you.
So the next thing that's coming up
next
is
thing, one more before we leave.
November or the 26th, the lunch mob.
The lunch mob.
25th.
The 25th, Friday, September 25th.
That's the next thing that you can do to get involved, whether you're a chamber member or not. Show up, get connected. There's going to be community, there's going to be food, and it's at a castle. Come on.
Hey, she said the key word, food.
Well, we thank you, Byron. We always love it whenever you come. You guys get connected with greenvillechamber.com. Get in on that trip, y'all, whether you like the beach, the spa, or the slot.
The beach sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not shy about getting people to try chances for that. Those are going to be good. That's over $3,300 worth of stuff.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
For $25 or less.
Yes.
Now you have to buy Las Vegas. If you want to go on to Las Vegas, you have to buy that one, and if you want to go to Aruba, you have to buy that one. So if you want a chance each, you have to buy one each because we do have them separated.
Right.
Okay.
If you buy the Aruba trip, we're going to give away the 3-night first and the 4-day first and the 6-day second.
That's good.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank
You're
you.
always
awesome.
Awesome. And we're coming back. We're coming back to CTFM right here at the Texan Lobby Studio with the gang. The gang's coming in. We're going to close it out with the gang. So y'all stay tuned because you can see who the gang is right here on Friendly News.
You have a heart for fun. You have a heart for friends, for finesse, for family. And when you need cardiac care, you want the best technology. But you also want people who have a heart for people. Hunt Regional Healthcare. People make the difference.
When it comes to high-quality service for cell phones and televisions, no one beats Crumpton TV. They have been serving Greenville and the surrounding area for over 57 years. For details about all services, call 903-455-2043 or visit CrumptonTV.com. Also, the official home of the Big Green Egg.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville. Do you need...
All right, go.
Go.
And we are live at the Texan Lobby Studio right here in downtown.
It is a studio.
It is a studio. It's a brand new one. Thank you, Barbara Horan, for taking care of us each and every Wednesday. And by the way, I'm going to put it in before. We do have a great show today. I just saw him walk by a while ago. Dale Riley, Nashville recording star. He's going to be performing at noon. If you miss it, you're going to miss a great show. Come on down. The T is on Bonita, and T is on Friendly. So y'all come on down. And we have Boxcar here this morning. He is one of these individuals that he's like a penny, a bad. He just keeps coming back. He's a boomerang. That's what he is. So.
It's kind of like lightning friendly. You just never know when I'm going to strike.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Well, I'm always glad to see you. I love.
You've been traveling around the country.
Galveston. I didn't realize there was so much to do with Galveston.
Well, and it's a good
you
thing.
look like you've had some sun.
Yeah, he's a little
surfing sun.
He's got that redneck tan, is what it is. Redneck motel tan. So how you been? How's been going on?
I've been doing great. Doing great. We've been like everybody else. We've just been suffering through COVID, but we try to persevere. And we do. And we do quite well.
I don't know if it's a loaded question or not. Are you going to be writing any new stuff for Friendly News? Or
I don't know. Someone's going to have to teach me how to navigate that site.
Oh, well, I think
you just get that Word document ready, and I bet you Ginger or Gabe can help you get that online.
Absolutely.
We know Friendly's not the one.
No. Technical.
Somebody was saying something. I said, well, Friendly didn't break it. Oh, it was the census.
No.
Probably one feature a week.
Yeah.
That would be good. I know that that the audience for Friendly News, they love hearing from you.
Yeah.
And we love it whenever you come. And so we're glad that you've taken some time to explore and go do things that Jim wants to do, because I know that you spent quite some time in service and doing what you needed to do. And so now you get to take some time and do what you want to do. But you're always welcome here. And
That's right.
You're part of the Friendly family, and we thank you guys that you guys are always watching, always keeping up with what we're doing. And so
good. Well, I guess that's we getting close. I guess that's
getting
about it.
close.
We're coming back next Wednesday at 10 o'clock right here at the Texan Theater. But today at noon, you can see a free 1-hour acoustic show featuring Nashville recording star Dale Riley. So I'm going to tell you, stay safe, FOF, and keep it in your boot.